All right, boys and girls, today is a sad day. A sad day for the Dungeoneers, you know? Today is the day that they are removing 30% of the Dark Rifts. Now, PA and Cacao have not come out and actually specified why they're removing them, so everybody has their own opinions as to why, but I figured there's no better way to say goodbye than to go out and see our old friends and forcefully slaughter them one more time to steal their drops for profit, because what better way to be remembered than as another comma in my bank account. So let's go out, grab ourselves some Dark Rifts, and have a grand old time opening up some loot boxes. Alright guys, so the first Dark Rift that's actually going to be on our list is Ahib Griffon, which is actually kind of ironic because not only is Ahib actually one of the ones that is going to be getting removed during this patch, I don't remember all of them, but I know Ahib is on there. He's arguably the worst one. Like every single person hates fighting Ahib, and I feel like one of the reasons he's getting removed is solely because he has such bad desync, and he's just really, really unfun to fight. Like, he has really, really weird phases, he moves really weird, half the time he hits you, he doesn't even look like he's hitting you. He's just a really, really bad boss overall. So I feel like he's one of the ones who needed to really be removed, and that's honestly my opinion, guys. Is the reason that they're removing a bunch of these mobs is I think they're removing them so that they can rework them, because Dark Rifts are a lot better for new players than they are for like old, really geared players. And it seems like the ones that they're removing are all the ones that have really annoying mechanics, which nobody really likes fighting against. So my personal opinion is I think they're probably just reworking them to make them a little bit easier, and not necessarily easier, but a little less BS to fight. As you can see, like, I just get knocked down before he even swings at me. He's very desynced. His hitbox is huge for no real reason. He's just a very, very bad boss to fight. So he's one of the ones who I thought have actually needed a rework since before they even planned on reworking them. So I'm glad that he's getting the treatment. He, she, maybe it's a she, actually. I don't even remember. He can be whatever he wants. But he's the one who I really think needs a rework more than almost any of them. So luckily, we're taking him out of the thing first, and this is going to be the last Ahib Griffon kill of this Ahib. Oh, we got a poacher. Where's the poacher? He likes to kind of spawn in with these birds, which is really annoying, because these birds are actually really, really strong. Okay, it says he's... Wait, where is he? It says he's right under me. Ow! I don't want the poacher to despawn, because he usually drops me really good stuff, but Ahib is being a real butthole today. Alright, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about this? Oh, no, he's going to kill me! No! I was trying to kill the poacher! You know what? We have a couple little tiny pearl things we've been getting from our daily pack, so we'll kill him first. Okay. We'll kill the poacher. Oh, get out of the red circle. Okay, I'm not... That's not where the red circle was, Ahib. This is what we're talking about. Wasn't even where it was. Okay, but I actually don't see the poacher's box, so we're gonna have to check that in a minute. But let's actually focus on this Griffon first, because he's really obnoxious. And as you guys can see, like I said, I was like way out of the way of that ring. I mean, I wasn't when it first started hitting me, of course. Like, I'm not blind. But it just really, it's really, really bad. Well, I just spawned in the node. I took 2 steps, and the black leopard appeared and killed me and broke my endurance crystal. So that's really, really nice. I'm really so glad that Ahib Griffon's... Yeah. Where not only are there really obnoxious bird monsters that really like to kill you, there's a griffin that's trying to kill you, and now there is a black panther, or black leopard if you prefer, which is, and I quote, also trying to kill me. That's wonderful. And my offhand's about to break. Just an absolutely awesome trip. I'm so glad that I decided to come fight this guy. All right, this stupid idiot is just about dead after breaking my offhand and killing me another 3 times. Hit him with the Crust Crusher, hit him with the Flow, hit him with the F, hit him with Below the Belt, and he is finally down. And we get ourselves a bunch of regular stuff, but we do get one of these at least. At least we get a box of Silent Dead, because it's one of the better ones. that's the good news. The bad news is that poacher actually despawned after the boss killed me. So I didn't even get that poacher drop. So I basically wasted like 100 pearls for nothing. But, you know, whatever. All right, boys, so we're on the way over to the next boss, and it's going to be Ronan as the next boss, and unfortunately, Ronan actually spawned a lot later than all these other bosses, but I have to get them done before the maintenance tonight when they get removed. So he's at V very hard. So he's going to be very, very hard, and I'm probably going to die many, many times and have to replace all my crystals, but for the love of the loot box, we're heading on over there anyway. And yeah, hopefully we just don't get our face caved in, but we probably will. I mean, we probably will. All right, guys, now Ronan, surprisingly, I never really have too much of an issue with, although he always seems to end up on people's lists of, like, least favorite Dark Rift bosses to fight, as I just casually drop, as I just casually waste my below the belt there, but that's fine. Ronan always seems to get a lot of hate, but there's definitely Rift bosses out there I hate far more than Ronan. I mean, he's kind of annoying and he hits really hard, but like he's not that bad compared to, I mean, Ahib Griffon comes to mind as pretty much my least favorite. I hate doing Griffon. I mean, Ronan's strong, but I don't think he's as bad as people put him out to be. Except for the fact that he can hit you from behind like that and kill you instantly. But I have bad gear, so I'm not really expecting just 100 to 0 him. 27 times. You may have killed me 27 times, Ronan. But nobody kills Dungeoneers 27 times and survives the 28th. Huh? Huh? Alright, guys, so all memes aside, I actually did die 27 times during the Ronan fight. But I think it's just because my gear isn't very good on my Musa right now. As you can see, I have 225 DP and 170 Awakening. Which it really isn't that good. I kind of blew up this a little bit. I was trying to get it to try and I went down to pry and I just haven't fixed it up yet. We did enhance the Grunel to duo, and I didn't really show you guys doing that because, I mean, duo is pretty much a guaranteed. You just keep slamming it until it goes, because you can't really downgrade. But outside of that, we haven't really had any big gear increases. However, in the next episode, we are going to be working towards getting another red sand crystal ring. I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to get our second try forest eye earring. And then I'm going to show you guys how you get the enhancement materials. We're going to get another one of those to try and get 2 of these to try. And then work on getting our Gorgo's rock belt. That is or Gorgo's rock belt? I think it's Gorgo's rock belt. It's the rock belt anyway. And it's a really, really strong belt. I'm going to be showing you guys next episode how we grab that. But on to the next boss anyway. And because he's not considered very hard, he's not a level 5. Hopefully we don't die another 27 times because I'm starting to run out of time here before the patch. If every boss takes me 15-20 minutes, I'm not going to have time to do them all. All right, boys, so next up is Gahaku. He is not going to be anywhere near as painful as Forest Roronos was, because luckily he is only a level 1 instead of a level 5. I do believe he is one of the ones who's also getting reworked, which I'm glad about. I say reworked. It's not confirmed that they're getting reworked, but he's one of the ones that's getting removed temporarily. And I'm hoping they rework him, especially his sort of poo throwing ability. I don't really know what it's called, but you guys know the one I mean. He sort of starts swinging, and he throws out a bunch of black goo, and it really seems to hit you no matter how far away you were from it or how bad his aim was. It's kind of weird, and it really does a lot of damage, and it knocks you down, and you really can barely even block it. So I'm really hoping that's one of the abilities that they decide to rework off of him. If they are reworking them, they might just be, you know, literally just changing up the world bosses. I don't know for sure. But we're having a way easier time with him than we were with Gahaku, that is, or than we were with Ronan, because Ronan was level 5, and that was no joke, boys. That was actually brutal. This guy here, though, he's a bit of a pushover until he starts raging and he starts using the more obnoxious abilities. But right off the bat, you can kind of just avoid him. He just kind of does a stomp and a swing type deal. Just kind of stay behind him and you're pretty much all set for a while, like I said, until he starts doing his 360 poo throw ability that just completely knocks you down no matter how far away you dodged it from. And do we kill him with the range? No. Oh, we're getting stuck in place here. All right, just die, bro. You lose, bro. You lose. Do the crust crusher. There we go. Now that fight went pretty easy, actually. We really had no issues with him there. We didn't die once, anything like that. However, while he was doing his annoying sort of particle throw ability that I was talking about earlier, he did it over here, and he actually hit my horse. And I think when he hit my horse, it sort of aggroed this guy over here. and he started hitting my horse. So that was kind of rude, but you know, whatever, it's fine. We're gonna move on to the next person, who I believe is, do we go to Dimtree or do we go to Muskan? I think we're gonna head over to Muskan. I'll see you guys over there. All right, so we got Muskan to spawn. Now I need to figure out a safe place to put my horse. There's so many cultists around here. You just actually go for a swim, guy? You want to go for a swim? Here, you go down in there. I'll kill all these guys. And they should leave them alone over there. Okay. Anyways, back on over to Muskan. Kill a couple cultists on the way. Got a little bit of knowledge. A little bit of knowledge on the way. Nothing wrong with that. I swear Muskan usually spawns somewhere else, though. Get our little E buff going here. And we're just going to tear through this guy really quick. So, I'll see you guys when we finally down the almighty Muskan. And who knows, maybe he'll feel so bad for us that he'll give us his gloves. But wait, how are they? No, he gives shoes, not gloves. What are you talking about, bro? All right, one more crust crusher should be it. Boom and kaboom. Give me all your monies, boy. All right, so this one he actually gave us a desperate dead. So I always thought there was only 2 types of boxes, but I guess I've just been tripping this whole time. There's actually 3 there, and we're actually getting a good little bit of blackstones there as well. A couple memory frags in the house. So let's go grab our horse, and I'm gonna head over. I think I'm gonna head over and do Bheg here, and then after Bheg, I'm gonna go up to Velia and then circle my way back around. I think that's the plan of action there. So let me go grab my horse out of the river, and we'll head to the next one. All right, Dastard Bheg. We're coming for you, big boy. It's time for you to finally face retribution. And he's not here. He's up a little farther. He wasn't there. Oh, cut that out. Cut that out, actually. Don't even show that. Don't even show. All right, Dastard Bheg, your time is What? Why is he always already spawned when I get here? Every single time I've come to Dastard Bheg, even the people on the stream have seen it. Every time I come here, this dude is already spawned. I never see him spawn, ever. I don't know what's happening with him. And it wasn't like I've spawned him before, because he just came up in the Dark Rifts, like, yesterday. And I haven't even been near Heidel, so I don't know what's going on with him. It's kind of a weird thing, but... Alright, let's just tear this bad boy down. You see, Dastard Bheg, you failed in one particular plan. See, what Dastard Bheg didn't realize is he thought he could take his pants off in order to win this fight, but little did he realize that I would do the same thing. And me with no pants is better than you with no pants, big boy. Don't even at me. All right, so Red Nose is up next, and it looks like he's already spawned up here. I don't remember fighting him, but I think I remember questing around this area, so that might be why he's actually spawned. I was doing my, I actually did the questing on this Musa, because I actually planned on maining him on this account. I say planned. I do plan on maining him on this account, as like the main pick, so I wanted to get the inventory space that we needed here. And one of the best ways, besides swiping the card to get free inventory space, is just to do the sort of default quest line, like the one that you start off with. You get quite a few inventory spaces off of that. And then you want to get it done anyway so you can start doing other quest lines for the decent accessories that you get and everything like that. But talking about quest accessories is for another video, because that's going to be the next video. And I don't want to give you guys, you know, I don't want to give you guys the chance to skip the next video. Y'all better tune into it. Alright, so here we are, the almighty Morghulis. He's actually the guy who we fought in the very first Dark Rift video when I was playing back on my Valkyrie. And he's still really annoying, but he doesn't seem too tanky, so it doesn't seem too bad. I say that as I'm getting completely obliterated by him here. I feel kind of laggy, maybe because the servers are going to be going down soon, but I mean, like I said, he doesn't seem too bad here. I'll just pop my E buff there, and he should go down pretty damn quick. So I'm going to spare you guys watching this fight, not like the last fight, and we'll catch you guys at the end when we head over to Ferret. And I got a cool little tip to show you guys that I use to avoid getting headaches while fighting Ferret, because his area is really annoying. So stay tuned for that. I will catch you guys after this. All right, so if you guys are anything like me, you like to have your screen really bright, lots of colors, pretty close to your face, and fighting Ferret can really start to hurt your eyes. So what I've actually started doing, guys, is when I fight him, I go to display, I go to effects, and I move over to BW contrast. It's just one next to one next to Vibrant there. And even though it's, you know, my character looks kind of weird in it, it pretty much makes it so that you don't get that burning eyeball sense that you really seem to get when you're normally fighting Ferret. Because this is like really bright orange and red, and it'll just burn your retinas out after an extended period of time. So, quick little tip for you guys there. If you just switch it to black and white mode, your eyeballs won't hate you at the end of your fight. So, I'm going to be fighting him like this for at least the next little while. BW Contrast, or BW Light as well, is also pretty good. I like Contrast because it looks a little nicer, but I mean, it's obviously down to personal preference. And yeah, your eyes won't want to kill you. So there's your little tip of the day. Learn something every day on the Dungeoneers channel. All right, guys. So I made the executive decision. I didn't want to go all the way out to Pooterum, all the way out at Crescent Shrine. So instead, I'm gonna go to the Noisy Boy. Wait till we get closer. Here it comes, the noise! You know, guys, I think honestly, if it wasn't for the noise, I think this would be probably one of my favorite, like, Dark Rifts. Like, the fact that it's more kind of like a tower defense almost, where there's a bunch of other mobs going around and stuff like that, I think it's actually really, really cool. It's just, I don't know why that noise is there. Like, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea to make it just, like, go brrrr, like, non-stop throughout the entire fight. It's, like, really quite obnoxious. All right, boys, here we are at the very end with the very last rift before the huge Dark Rift maintenance where they remove all our friends. So I decided to go for Dim Tree Spirit here. Like I said, I didn't want to do Pooterum when I could do, you know, 2 bosses for the price of 1 going all the way out there. Why would I bother? So Dim Tree here. I don't actually do the Dim Tree boss very often. I don't know why. He just never seems to be on my radar of people to do. Never really been a big fan. Hate the world boss. That's a big no-no. But while we're killing this guy here, I actually wanted to talk to you guys real quick. So obviously I'm playing the Musa now, and we are going to be grinding up and getting this Musa as fed as possible. Now, I don't have any plans of re-rolling off of Musa. I tried out a couple other classes, as I'm sure you saw: Warrior Succession, Valkyrie Succession, Lawn, etc., etc. But when it really comes down to it, Musa Awakening is just so, like, chill to grind on and relaxed. He's not necessarily the greatest, like, super high-end grinder out there. He is actually pretty close in succession to one of the best. But I just wanted something that I can just kind of chill on, you know, kind of chill out, hang out, and just kind of grind and not really put too much brain power into it, so I can kind of avoid getting burnt out, you know. But that being said, it's time to talk about what we're going to be working on next. So the next video, I'm going to talk to you guys about quest accessories, because we really need to get a couple of those, and those will be pretty much a big free AP increase that we're going to be using. And then after that, guys, we are starting a grind for 500 mil, so that way I can go and save up myself a Kudum. Because once I get a Kudum on this character, I can really start doing other areas besides, you know, Gahaz and Polys and all those types of places. Oh, I'm getting beat down here. But something I really wanted to talk about is I want to know if you guys like this style of video more. I got a couple comments on my last video saying that they didn't really enjoy the fact that my videos were more of me doing things off camera and then talking about them on camera. So what I've tried to do for this video specifically is just kind of a trial, is actually do the stuff on camera and then, like, talk to you guys, you know, while we're actually doing the content. And while this is more of the content I do enjoy making, like, I think this is more enjoyable for you guys to watch, it is a lot more difficult to make. So if you do like this type of content, not necessarily the Dark Rifts, but, like, you know, the actual live gameplay rather than, like, post commentary type stuff, if this is the type of content that you like, please let me know in the comments down below, because if you guys really like this, I will continue to make my content this way. I'm gonna basically just use a different recording program that will allow me to record basically everything I'm doing at all times, and then all I have to do is basically just save clips, and I can do it that way rather than trying to, you know, plan things out ahead of time. So I can keep making content this way. If you guys like it, like I said, please let me know, and I will continue to make it this way, because people were saying that it was more of they were just getting update videos, but they weren't really learning anything or seeing me get anything. I was just like, hey, here's my drops, blah blah blah. And it's true, I was doing that. So I want to make it so that from now on, if I get any, you know, rare drops for money or whatever, you guys actually see everything that happens on the account. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I did get a couple comments asking me when Rags to Riches is going to return, and I want to make it pretty clear, guys, this is Rags to Riches. This is the Rags to Riches account, and I am doing all sorts of things to try and get as much money on this account as possible. It hasn't really seemed like Rags to Riches videos because it isn't quite as guide focused, but I assure you guys it will have a lot more sort of, you know, helpful information now that I'm recording in a different way. And this is Rags to Riches, guys. Just because it's not in the title doesn't mean it's not the same series. So you can still start at episode 1, 2, and 3, and then just move into all my newest videos, because I pretty much come to the decision that I want to play BDO. I'm going to keep playing BDO as my main game. I'm not going to make videos, or I'm not going to make content on other games too often. I mean, if something new comes out, I might give it a try or whatever. But for the most part, guys, well, for all the part, guys, all the videos that I make on Black Desert are going to be Rags to Riches videos, because they will all be made on this account. The only other videos I might make is if I do some sort of, you know, top 5s, or, you know, a review or something like that, first impressions, blah, blah, blah. And those ones will be very clearly marked. But any sort of just regular channel video that you see from me is a Rags to Riches video, and it is on the same account. Even though I have re-rolled multiple characters on this account, I am going to be sticking with my pink guy, Musa, here. Just the neon pink Strendian Soldier outfit. I think it looks hilarious. And that's who I'm going to be playing. So let's get into the rolls, guys. So we managed to get ourselves 4 boxes of Distorted Dead, 4 Silent Deads, and Desperate Deads. We'll do the Desperate Deads first because we only have 2 of them. So let's roll these bad boys here and see how much money we make here. So we got an Ogre Ring! Yes! Ogre Ring on the first roll. Hell yeah! And a Forest Rorinos. That won't sell, but that's okay. So you already made 70 mil, boys. 1/5 of the way to getting ourselves a Kudum. Hell yeah. All right, open another one. Open another one. What are we going to get? Oh, an Eye of the Ruins ring. Yo, we bankrolling today, boys. We bankrolling. It's Power Stone. Oh, my God, guys. We are getting so lucky. I just got a Volterra belt. What is happening with my luck? Oh, my God, guys. We've made so much money so far. Oh, man. We are doing so well, boys. Cronstones. Okay. Serum's necklace. Another Serum's necklace. Cronstones. Oh, man. Boys. Boys, we are rolling today. Oh, my God. Okay. 70 mil. Let's not even check this. So 70 mil plus 40 mil. 110 mil. 170 mil. 200 mil. And then 215 mil, boys. We are halfway to our Kudum already, boys. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, my God. My luck is so good. Thank you. Thank you, Final Dark Rifts, for giving us the opportunity to make some serious bank. Thank you all so much, guys, for tuning in. And I will see you all in the next video. Quite a bit richer than I was before. We'll see you then.